Good morning, friends. Happy Monday. What is going on today? I just ran and paid my rent because I never got around to it this weekend. So I went and got that paid. Waiting on propane to come to bring our propane delivery I ordered. And CJ has to go to work today, so he will not be home for school today. He is going to do his work later tonight, but just like some basic reading, writing, math, nothing extra. He is going to be learning how to do roofing and stuff, and so he is going to go with his uncle and help out with that today. I just ran with him to the dollar store and picked up some gloves for him and some Gatorade so that he can get to work here in about an hour, and he shouldn't need anything. And he's only going to be over at the animal rescue where we went for our Easter stuff, and I mean, that's pretty close, so if he needs anything, I'll be here, and I plan to bring them lunch since it's that close, but we'll see. Hopefully this goes well. He's also already got a summer job lined up, so hopefully by the end of summer, he will be ready to buy a car. I'm teaching him to drive. It's very terrifying. He likes the ditch. He's a very safe driver, and he likes to stay in the ditch so that no cars come near him. So that being said, I had several flat tires there for a little bit until, he hit everything in the ditch. Anyways, so that's kind of what's going on here today. Kids are in the house getting them some cereal because my back hurts. I slept weird or something. I got up this morning and my back is killing me. So I am just not feeling it this morning. I'm going to get me some coffee and I'm going to start folding some laundry, and then we're going to start school. I'm just going to do basic stuff today. We will do read alouds, but it'll be evening time read alouds and not daytime read alouds. That way CJ will be home, because I know he's 15, but he actually really still enjoys doing read alouds. And, he sits there with his sketchbook and he draws and I read while the others are doing Legos. He's kind of past the sitting and doing Legos during read alouds, and that's okay. But he does very much still enjoy read alouds, and so I'm not going to discourage that. And he loves to read, so any written word makes him happy. He reads all the time, and yeah, he doesn't care if it's me reading to him or him reading or him listening to an audiobook. He loves books. So we will do our read alouds tonight. We finished the Bible last Thursday. I need to print our new Bible curriculum we're going to do. I have a different Bible that I think it's called the Jesus Storybook, actually, and we're going to do that next. And I have a free printable that I found online that goes chapter by chapter through it, and so I'm going to print that off for everybody, and as we read that, we're going to use that. So that's what we're going to do for that. But in the meantime, I think we're going to start watching on Amazon Prime a show called The Chosen. I think they're in season 2 now, but we're going to start with season 1, and we're going to watch some of that for our Bible. But we're still doing Story of the World, and we're still doing Treasure Island. So I'm going to wait and do those tonight when he is home. But yeah, we're just going to do basic school this morning, get some housework done, get some outside stuff done. I'm going to pick up the yard to mow too. CJ said his uncle just called him and he's running late, but his uncle's dad is already down there working. So I'm going to go ahead and take CJ back down there real quick, and that way he can start working. And then, like I said, when I get home, we need to clean up the yard. It's a mess anyway from kids playing, but I also want to mow. James's big mower's belt is broken, and we're going to get a new one this weekend when he gets home. But we have a push mower, so I think I'm going to push mow the backyard later today just to make sure that there isn't any snakes, because we had one pretty close to the house last week. So yeah, I'm going to get ready, at least get it ready to be mowed, and either mow it today or tomorrow. But it needs it. It's starting to get really green here. This is Singing Grace Ranch. This is our neighbors that have an animal rescue. It's hard to tell from this angle, but the tornado hit their barn and it's just kind of laying over sideways, and this is what CJ's helping tear down and rebuild. I'm going to start some meatballs and raviolis for dinner tonight. I want to add some frozen spinach, but I have to dig through the freezer and find it. So I'm going to go ahead and get the meatballs and ravioli and sauce and everything going, and then I'll look for the spinach. This is a quick and easy crock pot dinner that I can make and have ready to go for dinner without any additional thickening of sauces or anything like that, so I really like it. And it's something that is super kid-friendly because my kids love meatballs, they love raviolis, and I can put a whole bunch of veggies in there and nobody cares. So the first thing I did was put about 2 pounds of meatballs in the bottom of my slow cooker, and then I poured a bag of mushroom raviolis over it. I had a small package of frozen cherry tomatoes from last year's garden. I just went ahead and added those just to kind of add a little bit of fresh tomato taste. And then I drained 2 small cans of mushrooms, added those right over the top, and I had a small baggie of diced up bell peppers in the freezer, so I'm going to open that up and put those in as well. And then I'm going to add my, I think it's 36, maybe 40 ounce spaghetti sauce over the top. And I will add Italian seasoning, garlic powder, and onion powder. And then I'm going to dig in my freezer and find the frozen spinach that I know I have in there. And I'm just going to add enough to finish filling up the slow cooker and put the lid on it and cook it on low until dinner time. The meatballs are fully cooked anyway, so it just has to cook until the pasta is tender. And then we will serve this with some green beans later.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down, feel alive.
Lunch today is going to be sandwiches. We have 2 kinds of turkey, pickle loaf, and cheese for everybody to make their sandwiches with.
Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me. Lay my troubles to rest, blow the smoke through my cigarette.
I'm working on mowing the backyard, but Bubba wanted to take a turn helping me out, so he's helping for a minute, and I'm going to get a drink. Mika's working on making like 15 meat and cheese sandwiches to take down to CJ, his uncle, his uncle's dad, and another worker that are down there working on the barn.
I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down, feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars, I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, nothing can break me.
I completely forgot I had to run and go pay my car insurance, so we ran, paid the car insurance. I picked up CJ because he's done working, and then we came home, I put more gas in the mower, I finished mowing the whole back, and I mowed the side, and then I got way too hot, so I'm taking me a break, cooling down, and then I'm going to go out and get some more done. Kids are working on moving the rabbit pens. We keep them behind the shed during the winter time because we can put a tarp over them and keep them warmer, but during the spring and summer, we put them out along our back fence line because it's a lot cooler. They have a lot more airflow, so they're working on getting those moved. And like I said, I'm just working on mowing, but I'm hot. So I'm cooling off, drinking some water, and then I'm going to go back out. CJ ended up helping me take turns and tag team the rest of the mowing, and we got everything done. So now it is dinner time. Our crock pot meatballs and raviolis are finished, and then I opened up and drained 3 cans of green beans, added some butter and some Kinder's caramelized onion butter seasoning, and that's it for our dinner tonight.
Can I call you when I get back home so we can talk about you and I?
Hi. Who's the cutest? You? I thought I was the cutest.
You.
Are we the cutest?
Cutest family.
Oh, okay. We're the cutest. I meant to show you guys earlier where we moved the rabbit pens to, so here they are. I'm just letting the kids run around and play in the yard and eat popsicles before bed, so I'm going to end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys next time.